Welcome to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Today we will be doing an entire playthrough of the game, but we are only allowed to use the 4 deployable support weapons. Those 4 being, and in the exact order we get them, Mr. Fungi, Topiary Sprinkler, Agents of Doom, and the Bombardier. All of these weapons are deployed by Ratchet, but then they actually do all of the attacking. So listen, the start of this game is literally a retirement ceremony for Ratchet. So I figured the greatest way to honor Ratchet's retirement is to just have him do absolutely nothing. Because as you guys know, his retirement party is immediately crashed by Dr. Nefarious, who wants the Dimensionator. He's still retired. He's not going to be doing anything this entire challenge. So I'm going to be sitting here on my butt doing absolutely nothing while all of my support minions do everything for me. This challenge was a really fun idea that I've basically had for all Ratchet and Clank games, but I figured I'd pick Rift Apart because if I'm not mistaken, Rift Apart has the most support weapons. I think most of the other games have 2 to 3 deployable support weapons. This one has 4, as mentioned earlier. This challenge was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we do not get the first weapon until the first actual planet, which is Nefarious City. So the entire parade portion of this level we just had to do with our wrench, which is normally a standard procedure for most Ratchet and Clank weapon challenges. Anyways, sit back, relax, hope you guys have a good time, and thank you so much for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. A very large portion of my viewers are actually not subscribed to my channel, so I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, I'm using wrench up until I can get the first passive weapon, which is Mr. Fungi. Should be available on the next level. That being said, we beat up the rest of the thugs in this level with the wrench, and then move on to the Dr. Nefarious fight, which will actually be decently difficult. Alright, this boss fight might take a little bit. It's only doing 2 damage at a time, which is really not good. Oh, when he aims. I thought he swept, I didn't realize he aimed. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I think we're just gonna have to... Yeah. Because he doesn't stop hitting you until you either hit him or he hits you. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be possible. So this boss fight was actually our very first roadblock. This was very difficult. But then we discovered something that I don't really know why Insomniac designed it like this. So we gave it a couple more attempts, we gave it our best shot, and I noticed once he gets down to 75% of his health, he doesn't use that sweeping laser move anymore. You know, the move that's been working amazingly for him. Yeah, he stops using that and instead opts out to use missiles, which are very easy to dodge. So, believe it or not, once we got to 75%, the boss fight was basically over. It was just about hitting him another like freaking 50 times until he finally went down. I don't know why Insomniac decided to do this, but it made it so much easier for us. So I'm thankful. So yeah, we beat Nefarious and move on to Nefarious City. Hey, there we go, Mr. Fungi.
Fungi is the weapon for you.
There's our first weapon, also one of my least favorite in the game. We search around through Club Nefarious looking for Phantom, and once we do, we have to chase him down and kill a bunch of enemies with our newly acquired Mr. Fungi. Come on, Fungi. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Fungi is decent. Hello, Fungi. Why are you giving me pixelizer ammo? I want Fungi ammo. Oh, come on. Alright. We're soft locked. Fungi just doesn't have enough ammo. Yeah, so the biggest issue with this challenge is going to be ammo. At the current moment, Fungi only has 3 shots, which is crazy. We will get more later, but for now it's reasonably difficult, so we did have to use the wrench to get past this part. We then get the Phantom Dash from Phantom, which immediately does this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I got stuck in the environment. Alright, Day Spa might be pretty tough. Day Spa was indeed pretty tough. Unfortunately, there's a huge horde of enemies, and again, it's gonna be the same problem for a while. We just don't have enough Fungi ammo. There was a lot of ammo crates spawning around, so we were able to barely get enough Fungi ammo, but it was very close. Luckily, I did not have to use my wrench at all. At this point, I believe we already have a level 3 Fungi by the end of this, which is crazy. He is leveling up so fast already. We then have to fight one of the first of many Nefarious Juggernauts. How much damage do you do? 1 damage? Oh, you gotta do better than that. Oh, you make me miss, Zircon. 16% per spawn. That's not good. Oh, and I have to keep spawning a new one. Oh, no. Dude, Fungi, you're attacking the wrong thing. He's attacking the locals, not the actual boss. Come on, shoot him 2 more times. That's all you need. Ooh. I hate relying on these bros. After defeating the nefarious Juggernaut, we head to Sargasso for our very first Rivet planet. We are immediately met with our second of 4 weapons, the Topiary Sprinkler. This weapon is extremely busted. It basically freezes every single enemy, turning them into shrubbery. And while they are in the shrubbery, they take bonus damage as well. We have to clear out this horde of enemies in order to free Rivet's friends, aka the Morts, so we could get to Rivet's hideout. There are a lot of enemies, including a Grunthor, in our way. But honestly, the Topiary Sprinkler still freezes this thing, even though it's like 50 times the size of Rivet. It still literally freezes it, so we can kill him fairly easily. Is there any ammo? Oh, there's 1 crate. Give me something. Okay, Topiary. Not ideal, but maybe it does do damage. Let's see. No, it's... Alright, we had to finish with the wrench. That's okay. During the final section before Rivet's hideout, there is unfortunately another Grunthor, but while we're fighting him, we get the level 5 fungi already, which is absolutely insane. We now have the ability to spawn 2 at once, which is just absolutely insanity for us right now. That is so huge.
Safe for now.
Don't pull him by his head, come on. As if getting yanked by the head wasn't bad enough, he also just gets abducted by a Seekerpede immediately after. This game does not do Clank justice. Anyways, we have to chase down this Seekerpede with the Speedo and to take it out. As you could probably see, we were not doing damage to this thing nearly fast enough with Fungi. We need something more effective. Shit. All we have is Topiary. We need more ammo. Fungi, please. Oh, I just wasted it. Oh, I just wasted it. All for 2%. Yeah, that sucks. After a crap ton of ammo grinding and getting nothing but disappointing Topiary ammo. Again, Topiary is super useful, but it doesn't deal any damage, so I needed Fungi. After I finally got a bunch of Fungi, we were finally able to beat the Seekerpede, but this was a grind. After finally beating the Seekerpede, we can gently put Clank in the ship like he's a freaking baby and move on to Xerxes.
Let's go.
Yeah, what's up, Drek? After that fancy Drek appearance, we head into the arena, and honestly, the arena's not a problem. We do have to fight one of those big juggernauts, but now that we can have freaking 2 fungi at once, he went down really, really quickly. A lot quicker than I was expecting him to go down. On Savali, we get the hover boots, thank goodness. But we also get an amazing Raritanium upgrade from Mrs. Zircon, where we are allowed to place 2 fungi at once. I know what you're thinking, we were already doing that. But what that actually means is that we can place 4 at one time, which is, again, freaking huge. So this honestly makes Savali fly by. The 3 areas where you have to free the monks really aren't a problem. The first one is very, very simple, as there really aren't any hard enemies. The second one, there was a dropship we had to take care of. We also had to defend Kit while she hacks through the actual, like, defense thing. And then the third one is more of a race against the timer as you're using the hover boots to try to get through. And there's a few enemies afterwards, but it's really not much. The actual archives itself were a bit difficult. There were several enemies and 2 juggernauts, but we were honestly able to take them out with relative ease. Again, only because there's unlimited ammo, though. If there wasn't unlimited ammo, this would have been a lot tougher. But that being said, Kit gets thick, and we move on to Blizar Prime as Rivet, where Clank immediately becomes a content creator.
We should seek out the miners.
Hey, yo, Clank? Did you guys hear what Clank just said? I don't know how I feel about that, Clank. He said we should seek out the miners. Yo, Clank, I thought you were better than that. Blizar has you moving between these 2 different dimensions via these crystals, and you have to go back and forth in between each to try and get exactly where we need to go, which is the Rubion Forge that is in the non-destroyed Blizar, but we can't get to the non-destroyed Blizar without traveling through the destroyed Blizar. Uh-oh.
Bro, where are we? Who cares? Grab the law back!
Yes, every human interaction is just like that. I teleport from my current job to somebody else and say, what the fuck am I doing here? Who cares? Kill the random fox. Yes, that's a normal human interaction. Well, I guess they're not humans. I guess that's fair. After freeing this robot Jim from the old Blizzard, we head to the new Blizzard to give it to the chief engineer to help us get to the Rubion Forge. Of course, we get swarmed by yet another horde of enemies, and guess what? You're probably not going to guess it. Another nefarious juggernaut. These things are literally everywhere. This one was actually relatively difficult because we were in a very confined space, but we were able to get past it. Imagine these random ass people showing up to your planet and just fucking destroying it.
Be careful.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on, this is actually a good song. Holy shit. Yeah, holy shit, that's killer. I didn't think this game had good music. That was pretty solid. Oh, fungi, holy hell. Destroy, dude.
Became best friends.
Not now, Jim.
Dude, look at the damage. Holy shit. Well, way to fucking go, Rivet. Well, after Rivet destroys the frickin' crystal instead of Clank, I guess we gotta go head to the fixer now. I specifically went to this level first because the Agents of Doom become available.
Love of Doom is now.
So, after
My least
Mr.
favorite weapon, but I'm
Doom's
actually
Ratchet
excited
going
for
to
it
a
because
long
I can
last
actually...
extension?
It's one of the only ones I can use. I'll be honest, other than the Agents of Doom, I really don't have a lot to report from this level. There was some pirates. That Rusty Pete guy showed up again. We got a weird upgrade for Samus's arm cannon. There was a Juggernaut. I know, surprise. There was a grind rail section. And then Clank admitted to getting neutered, and now we're on to Cordelion for Ratchet's next mission.
Is that an Amiiboy?
No, it's a fucking dog. Hey, Juice. After getting introduced to Junkbot and Juice, we head to the other dimension to get to the Rubion Forge so we can create the Dimensionator. But instead, we wing it and get attacked. I didn't realize you could spawn this many Gadgetbots at once. Holy shit. I have like 12 on the field right now. I did not know that was a thing. Hey, dumbass. See ya, buddy. Hey look, it's what Bioshock Infinite should have been. Ratchet's retired, he doesn't want to do all this work. He's gonna let the minions do all of the work for him. Dude, how are there this many agents? Okay, we're gonna have a talk real quick. Let's get personal. I'm sorry. It turns out the Agents of Doom might actually be a decent weapon. I know. Coming out of a ninja's mouth, this is probably the craziest thing any fan has ever heard. Anybody who's been to the channel knows I hate the Glove of Doom. It's actually pretty fucking good in this game. Okay, now that I'm done admitting that I'm wrong for the last time ever, we find the other Juice, we bring them back to the new dimension, they make love, they make the Rubion Forge, and boom, now we have the Dimensionator. Time to go meet Rivet at Xerxes.
What's it? Hey.
Hey! Yes, hi. I have Clank.
Well, that was pretty awkward, but it was still better than my first time talking to a girl. Anyways, just like every other teenage romance, one of our parents walks in and has to ruin the whole frickin' thing. Time to beat his frickin' ass. Phase 1 of this fight was actually extremely easy because we had a surplus of ammo. Phase 2, we were getting a little low on ammo, so we were using the Topiary Sprinkler, which actually did damage and brought us to Phase 3. The Topiary Sprinkler previously did not do damage, or at least not enough to make a difference. Phase 3, he just sent a Grunthor at us to do all the work, but we had our freaking army of just 50 billion Agents of Doom just freaking destroy the Grunthor. And then Phase 4 was really, really hard because we were out of fungi ammo, and because Nefarious was airborne, it was the only thing that we could hit him with. We basically just had to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge up until we could finally get some freaking fungi ammo to beat Dr. Nefarious. We then meet the real antagonist of the game, Emperor Nefarious.
Ooh, yeah, you're real scary.
Hey! Mama dear! Alright, that's our last weapon. As cool as it is to have the Bombardier and have every single weapon for this challenge, this weapon is by far the worst of the four. Its fire rate is so bad, it hardly does any damage. and it honestly just doesn't scale for how late it is. I'm still going to use it, I'm still going to max it out. It is still extra damage, but compared to the agents and fungi at level 5, this thing just sucks. I don't understand why it's such a late game weapon. Anyways, the second visit of Sargasso is pretty simple. We basically just head through a straight line with a crap ton of enemies, but again, my weapons are pretty decent right now, so the enemies are pretty easy, including this Juggernaut who literally died in like 15 seconds. We then get on top of their airship, destroy it, and hop aboard Trudy to destroy the rest of their airships, clearing Sargasso 2. We then head to Ardolus, where we get to see a familiar location from Tools of Destruction, as the beginning of this level is a direct recreation of the Tools of Destruction Ardolus. We head through caves, we head through tunnels, we fight nothing but some pirates. We then reach the legendary Pierre again. I'm curious if there's any Rivet and Pierre, like, shippers. Please comment down below. And then also, like, ban yourself from YouTube, because that's just weird. Anyways, we save Pierre. He takes us to these weird pirates trials, and they just end up being a minigame where Ratchet and Clank sing, and we fight some enemies, and that's really it. There's not a lot. And then we find Captain Quantum. We help him destroy some ships that are attacking. We obviously kill more Juggernauts, because what is a Rift Apart level without Juggernauts? And believe it or not, that is it. Captain Quantum sacrifices himself, gets taken into custody, and we move forward onto the next planet. Back on Savali, we need to stop both of Nefarious from getting the dimensional map. This requires both Ratchet and Rivet to work together to infiltrate and try to find the dimensional map before the Nefarii get them. Would that be the plural of Nefarious? Nefarii? God, he's dead so fast. Holy hell. After beating the Juggernaut as Rivet, we are Ratchet again, and we have to head into the Catacombs. In order to get to the Catacombs of Savali, we need to go to 3, I guess, outpost areas, kind of like the first visit of Savali. Take the enemies out, activate the switches, and gain access to the Catacombs. Once we drop into the Catacombs, we still have a little bit to go. We have to ride the Speedo through several rifts until we can get to the actual center of the Catacombs, where the dimensional anomaly is. Unfortunately, it is guarded by an undead Grunthor, who looks older than my frickin' dad. I forgot Clank. I forgot Clank frickin' curses in this game. And he's done. After the Grunthor, we clear the anomaly, get the dimensional map, immediately get the dimensional map taken from us, and then are thrown into prison. Kit tries to protect us, becomes gigantic, and this brings flashbacks about how Rivet lost her arm. She then has to free us from Zordoom prison. Cue Planet Visceron.
Hey, Zordoom. Been a while. Hopefully there aren't any guards out here.
Oh my god, so edgy.
Processing
It's
center
been a
should be
while. Oh
just
my
up
god, she's
ahead.
been arrested before.
Please still be there.
She's an
guys.
ex-convict, dude. Oh my god, I'm so into her now. Relax, guys. I'm kidding. I'm married. Although, Zordoom Prison is honestly probably one of the longest levels in this entire game. When it comes to the level itself, though, it's very linear. So there's a little bit of platforming to first get into the prison. Once we get into the prison and through the ventilation shaft, there's like 2 guards protecting Clank and the rest of the prisoners, which is a little surprising. So we can clear all of them, but now we have to get Ratchet and Kit. The most tedious part about this is that once you find them, they just keep moving and moving to different locations. So basically, once you find them, there's a horde of enemies. Once you find them again, another horde of enemies, and so on and so forth. Though I will say, I did start running into ammo shortages during one of these Juggernaut fights. Man, thank goodness we still have the agents, because I don't have any ammo. So if it wasn't for me still having ammo, this might have not have been possible.
Surrender now!
It might not be possible, actually. Yeah, we just lost everybody. Might have to finish him with the wrench. Yep, we're gonna have to finish him with the wrench. Oh, there's one bot! One singular bot, you can do it. Look, as long as he gets the finishing hit. Come on, do it for me, bot. Come on, bot.
Prepare for the
He did it! He actually did it! And it was his last hit.
Hurry,
Yo,
and
let's
they're onto their
go.
cell.
But Ninja, you used the wrench. That's cheating. Shut the fuck up. Your mom's cheating. I'm sorry you had to figure it out this way. After catching up to Ratchet again, we fight yet another horde of enemies. This one, obviously not that bad. We have a lot of ammo coming in, and our weapons are still doing good amount of damage. even endgame, which is awesome. They are all V5, so that definitely helps. And I feel like the weapon balancing is really, really good in this game, unlike the previous games in the franchise.
Hey! It's all falling apart! Just like the dimensions. I thought Kit was my friend, but she's a liar, liar, pants on fire.
Drunk Rivet.
We're not gonna make
Tether
it.
onto that rib.
Uncensored Rivet is the best. Now that Uncensored Rivet is done, we are in the final section of this level. And this section was extremely tedious because there was onslaughts and onslaughts of prison guards. And it came to the point where we almost were not able to do it because we had 2 dropships that we had to fight at the end. And we were so reckless with our ammo spending in the beginning of this horde that we didn't have any by the time these dropships spawned. Luckily, as you guys know, the future games always have unlimited spawning ammo. It may not be quick ammo, and it may not always be fungi, but after several minutes of grinding back and forth, we were able to get just enough ammo to scrape by. Therefore, finishing the final level in the game. It is now time for the final boss. Are we ready? Let's find out. Topiary is not really going to do anything. Agents will not do anything, so we're going to have to rely entirely on Bon Voyage and Miss Fumble. Oh no, it doesn't do any damage. It doesn't do any damage, no! I mean, it does, but like, it's so basic. We do have ammo spawns. Correct? I don't think we have an ammo spawn. Oh, there it is. It just takes a very long time, and all we're getting is Topiary. I mean, we simply just need fungi. Oh wait, don't forget about Bon Voyage. Then again, maybe I should forget about Bon Voyage. It's not that good. And the actual Nefarious himself phase shouldn't be as bad as the actual mech phase. Because yeah, this is rough. Yeah, I literally just waited and waited and waited until I finally got some freaking fungi ammo. This phase was ridiculous. Oh, I clicked the circle button to fire. That hasn't been the fire button since like 2004. Hey! Hey, we got out of phase 1. And this has 2 ammo spawns. I think. Yeah. So this one's going to be a heck of a lot easier. Phase 2 was definitely easier, but I would not go as far as to say it wasn't any less tedious. Again, it was just waiting for more ammo. If we were lucky, we could hit him with the Bon Voyage, and we could always hit him with the Topiary, but all it does is stuns him. I don't even think the Topiary did 1% damage throughout the entire fight. We're simply relying on Mr. Fungi. Oh, double fungi. Do we have any Topiary? Oh, yes, we do. Topiary? There we go. Oh, that is good damage. That is good damage. Come on, 1%. Oh, is that it? Is that it for that phase?
Over here! I can get you into Nefarious's heart! As in the robot's heart. Sorry. Thank you!
That was weird. We destroy the outer shell of his heart. We then have to, unfortunately, wrench the actual core of his heart because we just did not have enough ammo. And this is actually one of the only spots in the game where you do not get endless ammo drops. So just a fun fact for you guys. Anyways, we beat the core of the heart and we are now on to the final phase of the final boss.
You all love me! I am the destined emperor of this dimension.
Oh my god, he's getting fucking obliterated! Oh my god! Holy shit! How is this doing better than a normal weapon playthrough? Oh, double fungi. Plus a Topiary. Hold on, plus a Topiary. He's done. He's done.
Do not let it near me!
Wow.
This is the part where you lose.
Wow. That was levels easier than I thought it would be. Holy shit, dude. Holy hell. Mr. Fungi really was the MVP. Holy shit,
thought
dude.
you had-
And there you have it. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart with only deployable support weapons. Now, did we have to use a wrench 1 or 2 times here and there? Yes. But other than that, it is fully possible and relatively easy due to the basically infinite ammo that these newer games give you. But this was still a very fun challenge. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for something to do after you've like beat Rift Apart and you're kind of done with it, but you have that urge to play it again. This challenge is a fantastic idea and a really fun challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to be my last mainline video of the year 2024. So if you guys are watching this and it's still 2024, thank you so much for an absolutely amazing year. We had one of the greatest years I could have ever asked for. I had no idea I'd get this much support playing Ratchet and Clank. So genuine thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing and you're keeping the Ratchet and Clank community alive. I cannot thank you enough. If you guys are watching this after the fact and it's still January for you guys, on January 4th, I will actually be live doing a subathon where every new subscriber to the channel adds time to my timer, so I could theoretically be streaming endlessly. So feel free to check that out. It's going to be a whole lot of PlayStation classics and a whole lot of fun. Thank you to all the members. If you want to become a member, click the link down below. You guys are absolute legends, and I will see you guys next year. Ninja out.